Hey guys, and welcome back to some more battles. Now, I told you guys that this month changed a lot of things, and one of the things it changed, Game Dreamer, you're gonna get excited because we have some Nintendo Cup 1997 games today. Now, just a very brief overview, Blizzard is 30% freeze rate. Fly and dig are viable in some levels. Minimize and evasion strat, sand attack, and horn drill and guillotine. Let's go ahead and get into the games. By the way, quick too, the opponent today is Red Berry SE. I'm not sure if you wanted me to pronounce you that way or if you wanted to have it pronounced Red Berries or a different way. I apologize in advance. Long intro, let's go ahead and get into the games. Alright. So game one. Alright, game one. Let's go ahead and get into it real quick. So game one. Game one, I lead with Jinx. Now, this team has gone through several iterations in the time that I've been playing Nintendo Cup. I'm going to go ahead and go for a lovely kiss on the Lapras. Remember, guys, Blizzard being 30% freeze rate, Blizzard is the scariest thing in the tier, and a lot of things can learn it. Oh, I forgot, Nintendo Cup, biggest rule. This is back in Japanese old times, where your levels can only be 155. I score a crit on that last hit. That's why I don't take it out, because it takes away the time that I drop the special twice. Gengar hit me with a Nightshade, Psychic only doing not even quite half. I decided to go into Dragonite because Gengar can't really revenge kill me. For the most part, I could set up Agility and just go for a Blizzard. Now, I want to kind of give my idea behind Swift, okay? It's very weird, I understand, but a lot of people on this metagame are using double team strats with things like Alakazam, Hypno, they're using sand attack strats, and it's just really, really good to get the Swift damage. I tried to kill the Golem with it, which is why the thumbnail looks like it is. I basically took that particular turn and then made it into a really cool thumbnail. So that first game is very, very hacksy. I do apologize in advance. We're going to go ahead and get into game two. Now, what's really funny is I know Swift on a normality would not be very viable, but Agility Crit Swift actually does really good damage with level 55 Dragonite. Now, pretty much the entire team is Dragonite 55 and everybody else is 50 so that I can use them at will. We're going to go ahead and get into the next game. Give me just a second. We're going to turn on our little screen here so that I can move over to this next game. And we're going to do instant replay. We're going to pause. And let's go ahead and get to the second game. So the second game, he's leading with a Flareon. Very cool to see Flareon. You don't really see Flareons these days. I'm going to go lead Gengar. Now, I'm not your typical Hypnosis lead Gengar. I actually just do a bunch of special damage with the likes of Psychic and Thunderbolt. And then, of course, I just explode as well. Lapras is a good target to explode on. The Ace Lapras, Lapras is a really good thing to ace. Now, with the Nintendo Cup, you want to keep in mind good things to be aces or your level 53, 54s, but then you balance the rest of your team out. Now, I'm not sure why I went Dragonite there, because I risked a burn, which is exactly what I get. Now, keep in mind, Agility, Dragonite getting that really high base, good speed. No paralysis on that body slam. I'm thinking my crit rate is going to overcome this entire situation. Here's 22% and another para. So there we go. Putting in the work, resisting those fire blasts, and that's pretty cool. It's actually kind of funny because I think Growth Flareon would be really, really, really cool with that level of special. But we're going to go ahead and take him out with our agility. His Dragonite Ace is 55, but because we have that agility, we are able to outspeed and KO him with a Blizzard. Let's go ahead and jump into game 3. I think it's 4 or 5 games this time, so just trying to cover all the bases. Going to go ahead and get a small intermission screen and get into the next game. Alright, small change up into the team before we get started. I actually swapped out Jinx. I know, right? I know, crazy. By the way, I need to explain my lead Dodrio, but I'll explain it on this next match. Let me go into instant replay and then pause it. I will explain why I run Dodrio. It has a very niche purpose for this particular team. Alright, so Gengar is his lead, and my lead is a Dugtrio. Fisher does not hit. Now, right here, I think I was running sub Doug. I actually, like I said, I changed several times. I should have just subbed on the Mega Drain, and then this was free. Like, I would have had two double teams under my belt, and then just crit him with rock. Well, either crit or crit flinch, or just flinch, either way. But he misses an Ice Beam because of that one double team. Then he misses a second Ice Beam, and then I swap to Gengar. Do not get frozen, but he does crit me with the Ice Beam. That pays me back. But then I crit him and drop his special, and that means that Fire Blast isn't going to be doing that much at all. Luckily, no burn. He goes on into a Lapras. Go for Psychic. I get a special drop right off the bat. I'm thinking with about 54% health, I can live a Blizzard, but he opts to go for Psychic, even though Blizzard is a really good, again, in this tier, especially with 30% freeze rate and 90% accuracy, you can't beat it with a stick. I mean, maybe you can. I wouldn't recommend it, though. The combination of Nightshade and Thunderbolt does take me down, but this gives me a free opportunity to set up Agility, KO with a Blizzard, and then we have this Lapras, which I'm going to try to Body Slam. But unfortunately, the Ice Beam takes me down to 3 because Dragonite is a beast. I tried to get the crit Swift Kill, and that is what I get for trying to be fancy. But I do have Doug in the back, and Doug is going to KO with the Fisher. So in comes Dragonite. I outspeed because Doug Trio is a beast, and kill him off with a Rock Slide. So that's very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So we're going to move on to the next game. Intermission screen. And I'm not going to show the other replays in this one. I think I got 2. I'm looking at how many more I got. It looks like I have 3 more small games. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I have 3 more for you guys, and we're going to run through them really, really quickly, and then we will be done for the evening. I just want to really thank everybody for checking out the content and coming today for the upload. Really means a lot to me. Alright. On to the next game. We have a Jolteon leading a Golem. I haven't really been paying attention too much to the aces, but for the most part, we kind of swapped Mons a few times during this set. Alright, so I swap into Tauros. He quakes me for 35, and I try to get cute with Horn Drill, and then I get crit with an Earthquake. That's what I get for trying to be stubborn bull, right? But then I get the Fisher with the Doug Trio. He brings in D-Knight, and I double out to Jolteon because, I mean, Jolteon can take Ice Beam. Now, really good plays by my opponent. I'm kind of curious why he isn't running Blizzard. Man, the 30% freeze rate is just too strong not to run. A two-hit KO with Thunderbolt is so impressive and so important on the Lapras, and then being able to paralyze the level 55 Dragonite being the ace, and crit him and bring him down to 48 with a full para is so important. There's 24. He does get up on his feet. He does not burn me. Takes me down to 13. And I go out to Doug Trio. To try to get really cute and kill with something. I forget what I wanted to kill with. I think I wanted to be cool and kill with a Slash or a Rock Slide. Anyways, bring in Jolteon to finish off with a Thunderbolt because that 24 was plenty of percent. So we got 2 more games. And let's go ahead and go. Small intermission this time. And here we go. We're going to do instant replay. And we're going to go right into this one. Alright, so Tauros leading Golem. Blizzard crit, super effective. Tauros doing Tauros things. The reason these have more games in them too is because they're simple 3v3s. So they go a little faster. Now, again, trying to be really stubborn and have this my way. Finally, I do get the Horn Drill, take out the Lapras after the 3rd attempt. He goes out to D-Knight. I do not crit him with the Blizzard. I do 69%, do not get a freeze. Surf takes me down. But Dodrio is at plenty of capability to take this down. Do not get paralyzed, but I miss the Hyper Beam. Should have just Body Slammed. So now I bring in Mine. Mine lives on 15 and gets frozen, and that is the end of that game, and we could go ahead and move on to our last game, because of course he 2-hit KOs me because of freeze, and the final game for this set. Alright, so last game for this set. I'm going to go ahead and go into it. Hold on, wait. Yeah, okay, sorry. I thought I had the wrong game on the screen. Sorry! First turn, and unpause. Apologize in advance. All right, Dragonite leading Gengar. Here comes a T-Bolt for 18.5. I set up an agility on this. It's very interesting. I don't see a lot of lead sleep guards because they just want to blow up on Jinx. Jinx is like the best thing ever because it just LKs and then it just gets a free Blizzard and chance to freeze. I'm going to set up some double teams here. Once again, we have that Mega Drain situation. Set up another double team, and Mega Drain takes me out with a crit. So there you go. There goes that attempt to be cool. I'm going to go out into Tauros now. Tauros is going to Quake, not get a crit, do 71. Mega Drain crits me for no reason for 24%. And Psychic brings me down to 44%, which is relevant for the Tauros. Taking out the Gengar, and now we have a Raichu, which is going to be able to take me out from this range. But he goes for the fly! Dude, my props to the man for going for fly. If you guys liked the flying Raichu, then you will love our next series. That's all I'm going to say. D-Knight versus Tauros, 71%. Ice Beam comes for a 28%. We have a Dragonite speed tie, which he wins. Thank you guys for watching that set. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you enjoyed the show by drop a comment down below. Drop a comment down below and let me know, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys.